Question number 8. Here is a number machine. Our input is n and our output is 3 times what's inside the brackets, which is n minus 4. Part A says write an operation in each box to make the number machine work. So with BIDMAS we need to do what's inside the brackets first. So inside the brackets we've actually got n subtract 4. So if we start with our input, we have n. If we subtracted 4, we'd actually have, after our first function, we'd have n take away 4. Now to get from n take away 4 times by 3 times by all n minus 4, in the second box we'd have to multiply by 3. So we would end up with output after our second box of 3 times by n minus 4, which is our output that we're given there. Part B says work out the value of n when the input and output are equal. So when the input and output are equal, so the output is equal to the input. Now, it's important why I put the output on the left hand side here, because I'm going to end up with my output as 3 times n, 3n, which is going to be bigger than the number of n's on my right hand side. It's going to be the input. So my input is n, my output is 3 brackets n minus 4. If we expand our brackets now, 3 times n is 3n, 3 times minus 4 is minus 12, and that's equal to n. So we now need to collect our numbers on the left hand, our numbers on the right hand side, letters on the left. So we need to get rid of minus 12 on the left hand side. We need to take that to 0. We can take minus 12 to 0 by adding 12 to both sides. So if we add 12 to both sides here, we'll get 3n. If we add 12 to minus 12, it is 0. So 3n is equal to n plus 12. We now need to eliminate the n on the right hand side. So if we take n away from both sides, we'll have 2n is equal to n, take away n is no n's left, 2n is equal to 12. Which 2n is equal to 12, it means that 1n is equal to 6, because we need to divide by 2 to come from 2n, scale it down to n, and 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. So our answer is that n is equal to 6. Let's just check that now. N is equal to 6. So 6 take away 4 is 2. And so 6 take away 4 it would be 2 if we started with 6 here. 6 take away 4 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. So yes, the value of our output is equal to the value of the input. Now, I just very quickly want to show you, if you'd written our first line here with the input equals the output this way around, we'd have had that n is equal to 3n, 3 brackets, n minus 4. N would be equal to 3n minus 12. Now we've got a bigger number of n's on the right hand side, so simply if you just swap sides here, so if we simply swap the sides, we'd have 3n minus 12 was equal to n, which is exactly the same as our line here. So it doesn't matter, whatever we do to an equation, with an equation, whatever we do to one side, we do to the other side, and also we can just swap sides as long as we swap everything that's on this left hand side, in that case is n, by everything that's on the right hand side. So our solution was that n was equal to 6.